Hi again, just wanted to preface this video by saying this is the final showcase videos, and if you want to see the rest of the mod, go watch the other Nether and End videos. I also intend on restructuring a lot of the way I do my videos from here on out, as these ones are starting to feel very bland and repetitive. I want to make them longer with more content, but anyways, that'll be for the next time. For now, let's look at some creatures I made. To begin with, this here is the Totem Spirit, a basic hostile mob that provides a renewable resource for pod decor, as it will drop a sherd on the odd occasion. These monsters come in 4 variants: normal, jungle, desert, and ice. They all function the same, aside from the Ice Spirit, which will inflict slowness. For the most part, these monsters will spawn pretty much anywhere in the world as long as it's dark. The second mob that I made is this Spore Trap, a small hostile creature that lurks in lush caves, and the jungle floor. They are small, slow, and rather easy to kill, but deal a very high amount of damage, and can sneak up on you if you're not prepared. They drop the Spore Blossom and Glowberries, allowing you to farm Spore Blossoms if required. And now we have the Pine Giant, and I'll be honest, this mob is kinda lousy, as it is just a rare ambient mob, so I won't even bother wasting your time describing it, but it's kinda cool looking. The Stalactitan and the Driplet, however, are much more notable to bring up. These are 2 hostile mobs that can spawn inside the Dripstone caves. They will on occasion drop a Dripstone Shard, which can be crafted into a low-use, high-damage weapon, the Dripstone Shank. Be careful around the Titan, however, as it deals a large amount of damage. This little guy here is called the Calcite Golem, one of my favourites. He's not spawnable, but will appear on the stony mountaintops and stony shores. If you were to interact with a Calcite Golem with an Amethyst, it will follow you and defend you, much like a wolf. Upon death, Calcite Golems will drop a broken Calcite Totem, which can be reactivated with an Amethyst Shard. Using the activated totems, you can spawn the golem back into the game. This function essentially prevents the golem from dying, so long as you pick up the totem and carry Amethyst. Cherry Blossom biomes were lacking in their own features, so I added the Cultivator to the game. Much like the Sniffer, this is a dinosaur-like mob which will slowly wander the grove. Every few minutes, they'll drop a random seed from the many pots that grow on their back. This makes them a valuable farming resource. Clef, one of our community members, a very long time ago suggested I added a swimming mount to the game, and so I created the Cleftopod. They will spawn in warm oceans and can be ridden and controlled using a hunter reel on a stick. They will also hunt down drowned and hunter reels in their own accord. Upon death, Cleftopods will also drop a Cleftopod Scoot, which can be crafted into mid-tier Cleftopod shell armor. And because I added the Cleftopod, I had to add the food source. This here is a hunter eel, and they will attack the player, squids, and dolphins, dealing a short period of poison damage. And obviously, they can be killed to drop a raw hunter eel, which can either be cooked or crafted into an eel on a stick. And now finally, as the last overworld mob, there's the snail. It drops slime balls and spawns in the swamp biome. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These features, alongside the other 10 in the Nether and End, are now available on Modrinth or CurseForge as a mod, and you can go down to the description if you would like to download it. Oh, and as always, any suggestions are welcome in the comments for further updates of the mod. And like I said, give me a while for the next one, lads. I'm going to do a rejig of how I run things, and I'll see you lot in a little bit. Bye bye.